Well, what the hell? Let's talk about something freaky. I had a couple of knives I wanted to talk about, and this snuck in the front. This snuck in the front of the line. It's a snucker, and I'm a sucker for a big knife. And somebody, and this is what always, pisses me off is somebody like Gabe or somebody like that, maybe Tony, somebody popping this, maybe even Chad, popping me over the DM with, looky, I got. And then I rush off to White Mountain Knives because I didn't know they had them in stock yet. And then, boom, they're gone. Boom, gone. So here's what you do. You go into, when you're on there, either you add to your wish list, I think it'll notify you, but also it's like notify me and then put in your email address, which I had to do. And so now it's like 5 millennia later, and they said, oh, it's now back in stock. And I go, bing, I'm going to buy it. I don't give a damn. And I used LTK discount code. So, okay, I got 10% off, which is like $11, which, what is that, 99? 109. So yeah, $10 off would be 99. And yeah. And also you can buy it less expensive than this. This is the one that's all lightning anode, which I think they do this with not the electricity, but I think it's heat anodized, but then I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that. Either that or it's an oil thing, and then the electro something. But this is that way from Tucson. They're starting to do this and then charge a little bit more. Although for the extra $20, that's worth it all day long, isn't it? Because, and they, let me show you. Okay, so there's the regular gray one, which you can actually still get. So if you want a monster and you don't want to go to the crazy parade with all the color, then $89.99 minus 10%, right? Okay. But they're not giving any cred to a designer. So, and now the light's kind of, okay, I'll try and get it in the best light so you can check it out. But this is a Haas, and that's why they were taunting me with it, because they know I like huge knives that I'll never carry, but I want them anyhow, and I might carry them, who knows. Oh, okay, so here's, it's going, I know it's got a bolt thing here, but see, there's the screw that you can put in there. So, and they're double bagging them for some reason these days, but and so then, of course, I write on the end of this, which is odd because usually Justin at White Mountain has a little label he puts on them. Okay, so here's this. And so this is what screws in to this. And you know what? To hell with that. Come here, give me this. I want to get this out of here. Let's throw it on the ground. Okay. Now, right here, is that where we're going with this? Okay, we got her. So now, you can disengage the frame, but it ain't going nowhere. Now, okay, we're out of here. But I think the threads are only, you can't do this. No, you can only do it from the front. It doesn't come from the back, so there's only one way to put this on here. And of course, then how you carry this around. So you'd want to put a little lanyard thing on here or something, and then stick it through here. Make yourself a lanyard and put this on the lanyard. A long enough lanyard to where you can roll it around and put it like that. And then maybe if the lanyard was long enough, right, then you could actually have it, control your hand too, like that. But that's the only way I can see it, other than just not taking it with you, because you don't want to lose this, right? Ooh, she a big dog though. 9 inches overall length. Come here, Mr. Tape Measure. What do you think? I like the look of this and the design, and then I was going, well, who the hell designed it? Basically 4-inch blade, basically absolutely right on the nuts. It's 9 inches long, 23 centimeters at 101, 102 millimeter blade length. So even if it's technically a 1/4 inch shorter than my TwoSun Vandal knife, it's heavier. This is 6.3 ounces. So check this out as well. Frame lock, titanium pocket clip that looks all kinds of crazy, doesn't it? Look at the backspacer. Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Night morning design. Okay, I was looking around going, where is, it can't be, if it's Mazwan, he puts it in the middle here, Mazwan Mokhtar, but no, okay, night morning. Okay, never mind. Did I say something that made me look like an idiot? Okay, so 7.47, yeah, so definitely heavier than the Vandal, even though it's not quite as long. Yeah, 6.3. Okay, that's what I figured. Oh, hold on. Sorry. If I didn't do the European units, the 211, huh? Okay. Whack. Now, this knife is responding like that because I've been jacking with it. Even though I didn't take it apart, I did put this on here and I backed it off. And boy, this thing was jacked down here hard. And this is interesting. I'm going to do a disassembly on this. This is very strange. This is moving. This piece here is moving. And so it's driving me insane. I got to take it apart. I got to see why that is. Because, I mean, it's firmly in place and it's centered and there's no blade play. But that is very strange. And it's got some big old washers, I think, here. I mean, check those out. Like, does that look like a double washer or am I just getting a reflection? So, yeah, I'm curious about that as well. But look at that stop. That's a monster, isn't it? I'll get my, let me see. Come here. Get the caliper on it, and 0.17, 4.5 millimeter, and that's there, but it's not probably at the top point right there, is it? Hold on, let's take it across that. Yeah, 4.6 millimeter. And while we're at it, let's check this out. 12.8, only wow. It's not that thick. It's a 1/2 inch. Ooh, she got some blade stock, baby. No wonder she weighs something. 5 millimeter blade stock. Yikes. And you can do this, but this was not doing this when I first got it. It was not doing that when I first got it. Okay. So yeah, I loosened this and then I dropped some of my KPL lube, wherever the hell that bottle's hanging out at, down here. And so that's what I did. Where the hell is the KPL? Anyhow, I guess I'll go find it. But yeah, oh, there it is in here. So drop some of that in there or whatever lube you use. But look at that backspacer. She goes from Cincinnati all the way to Detroit. That's all the way around there. But now she's dead center. And it's not wiggling, you know. Ooh, you don't want that dropping on your fingers. You really don't. Really don't. Hold on, where are we? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. So it's called Be Careful, and I'm very careful these days. After there goes the so okay. Here's the detent stop. Then right there's the top of that, and of course it's not dropping like multi-row ceramic bearings or whatever. I mean but it's not that bad. Hold on, let me do something here real quick. Let me get this up. Come on. Let's get it up a little bit because I gotta have a little bit more room to maneuver. Let's play with the stupid cord here. Okay, now, how about that? Now, ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh. But I mean, this is cool. I like it. I like it. And you know, they're putting the model numbers on it now, you know, on the knives that they're doing, which is what they should have been doing all along, I guess. Ooh, I'm thinking tritium, place for tritium insert. So, wow, way cool, way cool. She's a big girl. Ergos are easy peasy, right? I mean, and it's not that thick. It's heavy, but it's carryable at 7 point something. You know, it starts getting a little ridiculous at 10, 12 ounce thing, but 6, 7, I think we can do that. And you know what? I haven't carried this yet. I don't have a belt that goes tight enough on these cargo shorts. Down here, when it gets colder weather, I start hawking the jeans. I will definitely be plopping the monsters in my pocket. And that's some good. I'm probably leaking some lube from that KPL yesterday. I was feeding that baby down there going, whoo. We got to figure out a way to loosen this up. So it's working though. I mean, the more I'm doing this, the better it's getting, probably because we got bronze washers and they're going to polish up. And if you wanted to, you could take them off, buff them up yourself. You can kind of give them that pre-worn, you know, smoothness that you might get finally after enough flicking and that kind of thing. But ooh, be careful, that blade. That's a heavy dog. That's a heavy dog. There's jimping up here. I like the look of the whole design, don't you? I mean, I think it's excellent. 109. Okay, so 99 bucks. 99 bucks. I get it. D2, but it's titanium. Still, I'm sorry, but I think 99 bucks is okay all day. Okay all day on this. And ooh, she'll go right over that detemp ball. Doesn't matter if you've cleared it or not. That blade's heavy enough. But get out there. Yeah, she'll smooth out. I'm just wondering. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me see what the lockup. 25? Can we agree to? Enough differential here to disengage. I really haven't played with this enough to figure where's my no play zone here, because I guess if I got up, where can I? Way close. Okay. So maybe, yeah, I just don't want to end up in the emergency room. Okay. But I think it's not going to cut you if it swings around, because I think it's going to stop there. But if it oversteps its bounds, you know, it could get dangerous like that. But ooh, that's interesting. I like the hardware, don't you? Look at that. I think those are number 8s all the way around. Let's see. Yeah, they are. But ooh, she's big. Blade to handle length is really good. Design flow is different, isn't it? Kind of a break here, unfortunately. But there. Maybe just the overall design kind of demanded that they kind of do this. It's almost like a Demco knife, you know, that he does. There's always like this, you can see the back of the blade like that. Apparently it's not stopping people from buying Demco knives at all. So somebody's going to say this, right? So let me say this. Medford, anybody? Maybe, like didn't he have a Marauder or something? I mean, it's a little resemblant of, kind of smacks a little bit, I guess, the thickness and the heavy duty and all that. And of course, Medford, famous for, you know, years ago at least, you know, titanium and D2, right? So, and this, you know, being a big heavy dog. So pocket brick city, but if you want to not go to 3 to 5, 6, 700, this might be, you know, a consideration right there. So I don't know what, okay, yeah, okay, pocket clip from the inside. I got to take this from this side, and I've already, obviously, like I told you, I already broke this loose. I didn't know if I was going to break my hand off or if this screw was going to come loose, but it finally came loose. But ooh, it was a little bit of a contest there for a while. Okay, so you know when you take a knife apart, you really get a lot more familiar with it, you know, because I hadn't really noticed. Yeah, we got screws that are going into the stop, and that has been that way on some knives. And yeah, I mean, see, this is one I haven't loosened up. Whew, yeah, in the interest of time, I didn't. And the fact that I had to really move this kind of more directly onto my lap or on my leg to really bear down and cut this loose. This one, wow, what a bitch. And you know what? All these screws in here, let me see if the length. Then I went one by one and at least broke them loose while I was off camera. Just wanted to, let me see if we got the same size. Do that in to save time, and also save face if I was gonna, my face was gonna fall off or some other shit was gonna happen. Wow, baby. I don't know. I've never had a TwoSun knife have, you know, quite that much tightness on the screws. So somebody's really put the hammer down. These are all the same size, thank God, so it doesn't really matter that I can tell. Nah, they all look the same. Okay. God forbid. Let's get this thing apart. And there's a big dog out of here. Okay, hold on. Let's just pull this. Let's see what we're doing little by little. Okay, so here's the lock bar side. Hardened steel insert. Where's the over travel if there is one? And no. Here's the surround. Underneath the surround, nothing special. Okay, so here we have bronze washer, okay? And is that the total side of that? Okay, so this came out probably from the opposite side. I mean over here. So let's kick it down on this pile. And let's pull this up. Okay, so we have a squared off pivot. Thank God, or this whole thing would be turning because, wow. Because wow. That was a hell of a pull to get this broke loose. And it's kind of a mess because I put some KPL in there and just kind of pushed it down the sides, you know, and let it, you know, slide under the washers maybe. I was hoping it would. Okay, so I've still got this screwed down on this side. That's fine. There's the squared off area. And there's the back spacer. And this pivot, ooh, which is, man, that's some steel. And I guess it needs to be. Look at how thick that is. Wow. Okay, let's put you down there. And let's get my magnet just for the hell of it. Nah, there's nothing there. But that, obviously, yeah. That hardware steel. Yeah, okay. So is the blade. Get out of here. Okay, hardened steel insert. Okay, we're good. Back to your place. And then here's where the pocket clip screws in from the back side here. So obviously right hand tip up only. Whew. Dog, you get back there. You get over here. Man, I'm going to need to degrease my hands after this. Much less the blade, right? You know. Actually, oh, you can see how, yeah, that affects the finish with the grease on there. So, yeah, I'll have to Windex it down a little bit when I get done. Okay, what do you think? The 346 TwoSun. Crazy big, crazy wild, maybe just crazy. But you know, it's so affordable. I love the aesthetics. I really do. But it's huge. It's not going to be your preferred everyday carry, but it's definitely going to be one that, I mean, you can afford to carry. I mean, it's so inexpensive. I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you so much. You know what we do. We love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.